Hello and welcome to the demo video for the UK data plotter. Yeah, this started out as an experiment. I've done maps before where I used graphs to create maps. But this one I've used different kind of maps which line up better with the longitude and latitude locations. And also I wanted to do more with the maps. I want to be able to show a radius of distance, those kind of things, rather than just simply putting different colored dots on a map. So I've done this one. This obviously is a free download. If this works for you, then I wish you all the best. Please use it with my compliments. If it doesn't do, if you need something that does more, maybe more color options, maybe zoomed into a smaller area, or maybe more options than that kind of thing, do let me know, because I'm more than happy to discuss making a custom solution for you. So what I've done is, for this one, I've created 4 different colors on the map. So you've got your green, yellow, red, and blue. And down here, this is where you come in and fill in what each of those colors mean. So for this spreadsheet, what I've done is whereas I'm shooting this video, we're getting towards the end of the 21-22 football season. And I'm looking forward to next season, saying who are confirmed Premier League clubs, who might be relegated from the Premier League, and who could be promoted from the Championship. So I've just made those ones on the map just to illustrate how this works. So you can put in the title of your graph here, your graph report. You can type in the title. You'll see where that pops up on the final screen. You can type in your business name. That doesn't go anywhere other than the spreadsheet. In fact, the same as everything else. Here you can type in an introduction to the report. This is all one cell, so if you want to drop down a line like I've done here, click Alt and enter. So if you here, for example, and you click Alt and enter, you drop down to a new line. If you just click enter, you exit the cell. So you can type an introduction to the report. And then you can assign the 4 different colors what they mean. Once you set that up, you're ready to go. You can come back and change this afterwards, but you're ready to input the data. So what data do you need to input? Very straightforward. Select the postcode. Those are all the UK postcodes for the map. You can see all of them down there. You can add some more. I'll show you how to do that. But it's only the first half of the postcode, so you're not filling in the complete postcode, just the first half. And then your description. So here I've put the football clubs in. You can put whatever description you need to know on your report there. You can go back to the intro and set up, and here it says show descriptions. You can either say yes or no. If you say yes, obviously it'll show the names of those descriptions on the map. If you've got too many and you don't want to show them, you can come here and say no, then it'll just show the color circles. And then you can select which color circle you wish for that one to be, and the value. Now this value is in radius, is distance in miles. So if you put, for example, 10 miles, what it does is it draws a circle around that dot of 10 miles. So it shows you 10 miles in each direction. It's obviously as the crow flies. We're not taking any kind of routes or anything like that into consideration. This then pulls up the latitude and longitude, and it'll give you a little check symbol to say that that's on the map. If you select something or input something and it can't find the postcode, then these longitude and latitudes will be blank, and it'll give you a cross. If it does find them, but it's not going to fall on the map, then you might have say, for example, you might have longitude and latitude in, I don't know, North America or something, and it goes, well, that's not even in Britain. So it'll give you a cross. It'll tell you it's not going to fall on the map. So if any of these come up as crosses, you need to go and check your data. But as you enter that will then create the report, which looks like that. I'll come back to that in a minute. Before we do that, let's just have a look at the postcodes. The postcodes are all here. I've entered them all. I've got them all for you. These are all just average longitude and latitudes within the BA11, for example, and you can go down and do all the postcodes. If you come across one that you don't have, you can simply press Control, go down to the bottom. You can add a new one in. If they create a new postcode, or if there's one that's not on here, some of the new ones might not be on, you can actually come and put the postcode in, and then just simply go into Google Maps or some other kind of map thing, a map program, and get the latitude and longitude for the center point of that particular postcode. It doesn't have to be exact. The maps are not 100% exact anyway. It's very, very close, but it's not 100%. So as long as you get a postcode within a longitude and latitude within that kind of postcode zone, it should be close enough, depending on the size of this postcode area. And then pop those longitude and latitudes in there. And when you do that, we've got just under 3,000, and we've got space for 5,000. So there's plenty more you can put in there. Once you put it in there, you will then have that postcode to select in this drop-down list. You can come back here and resort that A to Z so they're in alphabetical order, and then you'll have that postcode. You don't have to select it, you can just type it in. So if I go, for example, PE1, you can type it in, it'll recognize it. If I put in a postcode that doesn't exist, and you click there, then it can't find that. That's fair enough. So that is the data entry. You know about the intro, setting it up, you know about the data entry, you know about the postcodes. Let's have a look at the last thing, which is the map. That's your title that you put in. That's the name of your company that you put in. That's the introduction text that you put in. And here's the color key that you've put in. And all it does is it generates the map in the middle. It's a map of the UK. Now, this isn't actually done in maps. This is actually a graph. It's very, very carefully made. It's a graph of plots. So you can see all the different blue circles, green, yellow, where they were. And that there is the radius. If we were to go to one of these points and we were to say, let's go to Man United, we put 20 there instead of 10, and we go back to the map report, you'll see the Man United circles now gotten bigger. So that is really how that works. You can adjust the size of the circle, you can adjust the color. If you actually go to your data and you don't put in a point who is separately, you can see Newcastle. Let's go and see with Newcastle. If we take out the point and we don't put any radius in, then what it does is it actually just shows the dots in the middle. So you can choose what you want to put in. You can choose how big you want that circle to be. I think 100-mile radius was the most. You can choose what you want to do and it'll show up on the map accordingly. All different colors. So that is the report. You can also come here and you can say file, save a copy, and you can change that to PDF. And then you can actually, if you go back here and we say view page break, you'll see we've got it nicely on the page break. If it doesn't fit on your, this is based on printers. So if it doesn't fit on yours, just click page view, drag the blue lines to the end where they are here, and then go back to normal again. And if you save that as a PDF, you can save this as a one page A4 PDF, and with all of your plots on the map. So yeah, as I said, it's quite a simple solution. It does the job. It's very effective. We don't need to overcomplicate it. There's no external links. There's no other programs involved. I'm not even using the built-in map function within Excel. So it's very, very simple spreadsheet. It does something really cool. If this is helpful to you, as I said, please use it. If this gives you ideas and you want to do something more elaborate, please do get in touch. I'd like to chat with you. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. Thank you very much and goodbye.